I'm Jacob Mackedanz. I am the current LSCE, so the Lance Rang Civil Engineering Instructor here. I am a former graduate from St. Cloud Tech. In 2010, I was a graduate. Lance Rang was an interesting topic for me when I was growing up. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, so I wanted to be a drafter or something to do with drafting. And that kind of piqued my interest. But I still wanted to have the outside aspect, so I didn't want to be like an architect or anything where I knew I was going to be locked up in a room doing drafting all the time. So this was an interesting compromise because I was still allowed to go outside to do my land surveying stuff, but then I also got to transition and still be able to do my CAD stuff on the computer, so that was why I picked it. I have a high school teacher, English teacher, that I have to thank for that. Her son was going to school for land surveying, and she's the one that ultimately hey, this is a good combination of both, so I think you should go into this. The facilities and stuff at St. Cloud Tech really drew me in, and then getting to talk with the faculty at the time that was here is ultimately what made me make my decision to come to St. Cloud Tech. I ultimately didn't know exactly what I wanted to do when I was in school, so I thought I was going to be done and go straight into the workforce, but I was in 2010, so right after the Great Recession time. I talked to a land surveyor that I had the luck of training with and doing some stuff with MnDOT, working for Department of Transportation with Minnesota. And he said, well, if you don't really know and we don't really know what you want to do and we don't really have a full-time position for you, why not pursue going to St. Cloud State? So I was able to take some fun classes like history of rock and roll or astronomy, but also take some of the more serious ones like analytical writing and different things like that to really get me prepared to go to St. Cloud State. And then when I went to St. Cloud State, I didn't have to worry about taking those classes because I already had them completed. So I was able to do it in kind of a three-step fashion instead of two like a lot of the students do. So I had a diploma, an AAS, and then I also got my bachelor's SATs. Don't be scared of different programs. Go and check them out and see what we have to offer, because there is a lot here at St. Cloud Tech that a lot of people don't understand. We have very many different programs out there that could fit everybody's need. And if you're not quite sure what you want to do, come check out the LAS programs and then transition into the trades if you want to.